We'll be there in just a minute, everyone. We're just waiting on the last person to show up. Oh, and they're here. Hold on, let's get ready. And now we're live. Hey everybody. I missed it. Dang, I wasn't fast enough
Hey, I'm busy eating pizza. I don't have time to
play
pretend
games.
To pretend like I should be shocked and offended at what I said.
It's been a while, everybody.
Hello.
How we doing? We haven't been at the same table in a long time.
Pizza is
going
good.
over the sketches that I made last night.
Oh yeah, you need to post those.
I haven't drawn them yet. I'm gonna do a better version of what I did right here.
I'm proud of you, Chung. You're a man now.
You Chung.
What was the other one? I know. Tell me your secrets while I'm staring at a tree. We've been playing
Yep.
I've been playing Earthbound while Adam draws hilarious pictures about the antics that I get into.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, you beat up some cops last night, so
I did. They told me to.
I know.
They took me in a room and like, all right, fight your way out. And I was like,
You
okay.
want to go to the next town? Well, you're gonna have to get through us first.
One of them called me fat boy. I was a little offended.
You did.
So I beat him with a bat.
Yep.
We
That's how that
are
game plays out.
returning to Jedi Adventures. Do the two that were here last time remember anything about the game?
Yeah, Daniel's broke as hell. And he may or may
Emotionally
not-
and financially.
Yeah. Just all around, cast adrift. Yeah, I mean, like, what is it? Order
66?
66?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's been executed or enacted. So, like, Daniel called called the fucking operator on the phone, and
Mhm.
had been rerouted so many times to the operator from the Jedi Council or the Explorer Corps that he knew the operator he was talking to.
Let me call the planet operator. I remember I was just laughing. What? What?
Yeah, like I just put
You know
zero
what?
first,
Sure.
right? But then
Who was your Twi'lek friend's name? What was their name?
I don't remember, and I know I picked.
They were your friend.
I know.
Which is Jerry.
Jerry. Oh fuck, that's right. And then Daniel hung up the phone saying, "Jerry, you're a good friend."
You said something really dickish and then hung up on him.
But it wasn't like in a dickish manner. He said it in a very friendly, like happy manner. He was. Take a minute. He was a good friend.
Jerry, you're a good friend. Click.
Yep. He put his Explorer Corps badge on some fucking. What was it? I don't even remember
Duros.
what.
It was a Duros.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they got Daniel was too busy counting his money, like his fucking stock money that he had to catch the person getting fucking confiscated. Or apprehended, I don't know how you want to call it. That's all I remember. It was pretty funny.
Sean, do you remember anything that Doc Zaz had going on last time?
Got into contact with my handler.
Mm-hmm.
What's the company? Is it Fenrir?
Fenrir was the company.
Yeah, it's been disbanded. I'm all alone.
Good.
No one around me.
You definitely have Daniel.
Oh, I'm alone.
And I think I told Daniel that I would start looking for a ship, maybe.
And yeah, I think you got sidetracked or something. Something happened. Because you called Jotun, your former contact. They didn't just tell you that the place was disbanded. They also told you the original Odin that you knew has been missing for a year. The Adaska company now owns Fenrir, and it's now just like a branch of Adaska. Um, there's a new Odin. What was it? There were options. Like if you wanted to get back in with Fenrir, you could turn in Daniel, or you could try to make some sort of bargain, sort of like contact and negotiation with Fenrir. What was the other one? You could turn Daniel into the Empire for money.
Yep.
You could see
There's
what
something
work.
about- Was there something about like trying to find a buyer for my rat ghoul?
Oh yeah, Jotun said they could find something along the lines of the same work you were doing, and I don't know if we actually specifically. I think they said you brought up the Rakul serum, and that is definitely a very valuable commodity in the right hands. Granted, the Rakul infestation,
More of an outer world thing?
well, it was kind of like a legend because it happened so far in the past, but it's happened a few times in history in which the Rakul plague has sprung up, and there's never been a successful like cure made, depending on the lore. You look at, no one's been able to cure it because it was like Sith alchemy made into um, reality, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, um, but you were able to you synthesized a vaccine through some very difficult medicine checks. Um, there's always going back to Zlardio Jin. Uh, you also didn't know. I didn't know if you were going to. If there's. You can also bring it up to the crew. Yourself and your past, and you see what everyone says about whatever. I don't know. There's so many things. John basically has control was in control of what's going on currently between Adam and Daniel. Dokrag Bazi was blasted out of a
Fuck, I forgot about
blasted
that.
off the ship in an escape pod, which we'll get
Hell
to,
yeah.
momentarily. And HW and Lahab had been doing a lot of meditating and personal discussion, so they weren't really involved in they were off that week. But we are diving back in with this. I believe Daniel made it back to the ship.
Did I?
I
I
thought.
think we walked back to the ship together.
Okay. And no one's there except for Peyton, who is still off. You got Eustace has been dealing with Port Authority and the local authorities because they are accusing him of smuggling because of the low altitude escape pod launch. so now Eustace has to deal with all of that BS. But yes, since Doc Rakvazi was the first of us to be not heard from, let's cut to what happened on the ship. With I don't know if I mentioned it, we have 3 light side and 3 dark side destiny points also. Ragbazi, what were you doing while y'all were approaching the planet in this escape pod? Were you sleeping? Were you?
I don't really remember. I'm gonna assume, as Argbazi does, I
was-
had lit a mark and herb and probably just wandered off for to find a little quiet spot to just relax. Getting on the ship is a little stressful, so I just
It was. It was.
I was like, man, I just need a little quiet hole. Oh, it's nice and cozy in here.
Yeah, this escape pod
One,
has been
two,
used numerous times for this. There's a lot of stuff in here already.
1, 2, 3 doses later, I'm just knocked out, and I may have flopped over and accidentally hit the little launch sequence.
Oh no, that was Daniel. Daniel hit it.
Oh, okay.
Well, because
Did
yes, you did.
Oh.
Daniel hit a button and launched the escape pod. So I mean, Doc Rakvazi, you were probably having some sort of dream. I don't know, good dream, bad dream, who knows? You were having a Mark and Herb dream, when all of a sudden, in your dream, it's just an earthquake and everything is shaking and everything is shaking, and right when you start to open your eyes, you impact the ground. Because I'm sure, were you? I mean, do you strap yourself into smoke?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, okay.
So I have
the
a type of
experience, bro.
dream where I was racing in Star Luge, let's say, downhill Star Luge, and I was so close to getting first place, and then I just ricocheted off the track, and that's when I did.
Will you roll me? What should we roll for people? I want to say it's like it'd be like a survival or something. Or resilience, maybe? It is an escape pod, so it's not going to be anything crazy. But it's going to be 2 purple, 2 setback. And I want to say this would be a resilience. But I could also accept a survival, because I mean, this is kind of what this is.
You also take survival, you say?
I will take survival. And you could argue something else.
Oh.
A failure and 2 advantage. Yeah, we'll say that the damage is, since you have the advantages, instead of being wounds you're taking, go ahead and take 2 strain damage. But you're not like dizzy or anything or lightheaded. You're just taking.
We never recovered strain from the last encounter, right?
No, you would have at this point.
I would have at this point.
You would have had everything recovered.
Ew, thank goodness. Okay.
Yeah, you had everything recovered. You are, you awaken to find yourself. It's kind of dark where you are. Find yourself in like a wooded area, but it's thick canopy, light underbrush. You know, so kind of a deciduous, maybe forest.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's a dense forest. It's just the canopy is where your cover is at. So you land, you know that there's a beacon that's going to start going off soon, and also you are aware. Well, I'm sure you've been aware of smuggling stuff across planetary borders before.
Okay, I was just going to argue in my current state. Like, are you sure I would know?
Well, you got 2 advantages also.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to. All I'm saying is, this
Beacon is going off.
this is Eustace's escape pod, which you are aware of, and you are also aware that, the 5-0 tend to investigate low altitude. I guess you don't really know where you are, dude. You didn't really know you were in atmosphere. So I guess you don't know why the escape pod went off. But you know there's a lot of drugs and paraffin there. Like, a lot of drugs and paraffin. There's like Mark and Herb. There are like...
So the doors popped open, and like I can see outside, and I'm in a wooded area.
Mm-hmm. There's like a circular hatch. I don't know if the door popped open or not, but there's like
Okay.
a circular window on the hatch, and you can see trees.
Did you say it was day or night?
You can't really tell right now. You'd think it's day, but there's a lot. It's really shadowy where you are.
Well, that's such a good nap. It's a little cloudy in here. I'm gonna pop open the door.
Just clouds and clouds and clouds start rolling out.
What do I see about me? Is it just uses crap everywhere?
You see...
Is there anything to eat?
Oh hell yeah! There's munchies. There's like
Yeah.
equivalent of Twinkies. There's like Chex Mix, whatever. Like there's all sorts of crunchies, sweets, or salty, sour, or salty, sweet, savory. You got it. Everything. It's
Oh
stocked.
hell yeah! I'm gonna grab an armful of that. Seeing that I'm in the woods, I'm just gonna proceed to go on a walkabout.
Are you leaving all the drugs and stuff in there?
Where I can hold more. I'm probably holding more food than I am drugs.
Well, I'm saying the drugs themselves you could probably fit into your bag.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would take.
I
all
mean,
of it
it's a good amount of drugs that if you got caught with, you'd know you would probably be looked at pretty closely. But
then. I can't leave this here. Yui's gonna take all of it. Shove, shove. Fanny pack, armful of snacks, head on a walkabout.
pockets filled. Your ninja suit, all the hood is like both the Leku are stuffed with food and snacks and stuff.
It's like a piece of licorice is just dangling out of the hood into my mouth.
Yeah, yeah, and you're just leaving all the paraff there. That's fine. You got the important stuff.
Yeah, I know where it's at. I'll come back for it.
You have comms that you could try to use. You also, yeah, I mean, I guess you really don't even know where where you are or where you're going.
Absolutely not. I am 3 doses deep. I see a
Mhm.
bunch of trees. I'm one with nature right now. Walkabout.
You do start hearing sirens
Nature.
approaching, approaching from like, I don't know, the northwest. There are sirens, like speeder sirens.
I skedaddle, but in the confusion, I skedaddle towards the sirens.
Yeah, legit. At some point, the sirens pass you because you hear them going the opposite direction, and you will eventually, after hiking through the woods, you come across what appears to be like a settlement, a city. And
There's a what?
There's a city. It's like you come upon. It's starting to become evening, and you're coming upon a fairly modern in Star Wars terms, like civilian population center. So there's like you see like big starport and some other lights and stuff. But
I'm gonna approach cautiously, but try to hide my snacks.
Good call.
right.
Where am I? What? This? Did I park here?
All right. Let's jump to while this was all happening. While you were doing all of this, all of the happenings of Daniel and Zaz were going on. Between you landing and then you waking up, we also lost HW and Lahab. Because when Daniel and Zaz got back, they were not upon the ship. So, after Zaz and Daniel left, Lahab and HW were... I believe you said they were meditating.
Yes, they as the ship was coming in, they would have been looking to meditate and get some clarity about the situation. I mean, their entire existence just got flipped upside down in the course of like a couple days. So they're unsure where they're going. They just got on the ship because they knew that they had to leave. Like they were acutely aware of the fact that things were about to go poorly for them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Daniel, you know Daniel and Zaz are gone, and you hear Eustace the yelling that Eustace is doing outside the ship start to kind of die down. The Port Authority and Eustace going back and forth. And as soon as you are fully alone, you have this feeling. And Lahab also feels it because he kind of sits up straight and looks at you. But something, you feel the urge to leave the ship. You're not sure where you're heading, but you know when you get there, you'll be where you need to be, kind of thing.
sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Like that, HW and Lahab are both versed and experienced in having visions and knowing that if that's happening, then they're clearly supposed to be somewhere, so they would follow it without hesitation.
Let me get a. It's actually gonna be the same check. It's gonna be 2 purple and 2 setback. Excuse me 1 second.
What kind of check is it again?
Sorry. It is going to be discipline.
Discipline. All right. Here we go. Cha-cha-cha.
And this is because you're in a city center now, and there's a lot of hecticness going on in like your. The force is really humming right now.
Okay.
And with 3 failures,
Yeah, we didn't just kind of fail.
yeah, with 3 failures, you're certain that Diego is guiding you for a specific purpose, and this is part of HW's like legacy as the mouthpiece of Diego, and you're about to have like some prophecies about to happen. Like,
Okay.
you know this is the feeling you get when when you this is a prophetic feeling, I guess. I'm not sure. You feel imbued with a power you can't quite explain that is pulling you along a path. As in the moment, yeah. As HW and Lahab are wandering the streets, you get into a noticeably more residential area that begins to kind of where the residences begin to kind of spread out a bit. There are side roads and alleyways, and as you are walking past a group of like large housing complexes, something pulls you towards one of the alleyways. Give me another.
HW's notorious for alley things, just saying.
Yeah, so is that. Give me another discipline check. This one's a little easier.
Ka-ka-ka.
Failure and an advantage. You are right where you need to be, and right at the last moment, as you kind of begin to come to a stop naturally, you see someone moving out of the shadows quickly in your direction. With your advantage, you spot them before they get the jump on you, but this person has a knife and they are holding it out to you. As they are sitting there with pointing their knife at you, their eyes roll back in their head, and you begin to hear a voice that couldn't possibly be theirs, because you recognize this voice, and this is the voice of Diego, or of the voice you've been hearing as you've been being commanded by Diego recently.
Okay.
It's a distinctly feminine voice, and you hear, "Ah, my chosen. You've done well so far. You are exactly where you need to be. I have a quest for you. I need something done, something. I need you to go to a place called Cologne. Find the whirlpool. Once you have found it, you'll hear from me again." What force powers does HW have currently?
Hold on. Let me look. He can foresee.
He can foresee. You have been you've been granted the power Force Sense, I believe is what it is. right? Isn't that one of them? Let me
I don't know. I see
have a
4C.
list. I have a list here. You're getting a new force power, is what I'm saying.
Oh, we're gonna do the things.
You're gonna do.
We like doing things.
Did you keep most of his powers based off the last campaign?
I don't have to tell you anything. You're no longer in charge,
Well-
Adam.
No, I was just trying to help.
You're no longer in charge, Adam.
Okay, you do as you.
I will.
I'll keep drawing my police officer over here.
Heck yeah.
Police officers.
Please, officers.
Well, am I not supposed to get excited like that?
No.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Heck
No,
no.
who said you couldn't?
Hey, it's okay. I'll just stop being excited. Yes, this is the thing. We are going to continue moving on the path.
Yes, this is moderately acceptable. I will comply.
I lied. I take it back to you. I take it back from you. You don't get forced sense. I've got a better one here for you.
Force feel.
You
Mhm.
hear
Yeah.
your deity speaks to you. The road ahead will be difficult. You'll need some help along the way. I'm granting you a boon. You'll be able to influence the mind of the weak-willed, so that you can get what you need without resorting to violence physically. And you have the ability force influence, which I can send a pic in chat if you would like.
I have typed the word in. I will have to look up what it does.
It lets you. Daniel has
This character can attempt to guide, shape, and even twist the thoughts and feelings of others. And you're getting it with the first control modifier, I believe.
Okay. Let me see.
I take it back. Not control. You're getting magnitude and the second control. So I'm gonna send a picture in our Discord chat. This is gonna be just a phone picture from the book, but it's what I've got.
I just sent him the influence tree.
Oh, well,
Hooray!
I have it too.
cool.
I
Hooray.
have it. It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Which one am I getting?
So you're getting the magnitude, and then the control that's below the magnitude.
Okay. This is a thing.
This is a thing.
We're gonna do the things. I will add it to my character sheet. HW would fall to his knees at that point and just close his eyes in prayer for Diego's infinite wisdom.
The last thing you hear the voice as it kind of fades back and away. Now let your guard down, chosen one. And you get something's about to happen. You feel it. HW or Lahab puts his hand on your shoulder and he's, sir. And the person that had the knife, the thug, is now, his eyes roll back into place and they shake their head. They're coming kind of back into consciousness. And you have this street tough with a vibro knife pointing it at you. And they look really confused, but also they're mugging people. They know they mug people. So this part isn't the confusing part. What happened between here and there, that's the confusing part. They're not sure. They're aware of a loss of time, but not why. But they're pointing a knife at you, and they just kind of have a hand on their head, and they're kind of shaking out the cobwebs.
Okay. I think he would probably try to stop him, but he might use this new doodad that he has.
I was hoping you would say that. Why did I close that book? I needed that. Here it is. Yeah, absolutely. Sure. And you have the actual tree there. So what are you trying to make happen?
I'm still typing things in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh my god, there's so many things.
Yeah.
Asia, check. Okay. I want to.
Break
Um,
free.
I want the street tough with the vibro knife to throw the knife in the opposite direction and run away.
Okay, and you're using the basic to try and like put fear into him, like make him afraid.
Yeah, like basically make him like afraid and run away.
All right. Roll me your force. However many dice you can roll, as many dice as you have, like as your
Okay.
force rating is, or you
know.
can roll any
I
number,
don't know.
any number below that.
I don't know what my force rating is.
Let me look at your sheet real quick because it should just be
I don't think I have any. Oh, it's 1.
1. It's 2 now.
Oh, it's 2.
It's 2 now.
Huzzah!
Because you also gained a
Well-
force power or force.
Well, we'll roll 2.
Okay, and dark side will be used for fear.
All right. So, do I have to add those in?
Just go to the top center
Yeah.
and put 2 in, and then roll that. Make sure
Okay.
you clear it afterwards.
Oh, yes. Yes, otherwise it'll just say no thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Unless you're trying to use your second control, like the control power, which is actually like giving them a
Okay.
command, but you'd be like actually saying something to them to get them to do
Oh no,
something.
it's going to be fear.
Okay.
It's 100% fear. Then I click this doodad.
Yeah, absolutely. He throws the knife, grabs his head, and he's just like, no, and just runs into the street, almost getting creamed by a passing speeder. And then you just hear him screaming as he runs down the street. And Lahab is just like, sir, what happened?
Diego has blessed us. We may not need to fear physical combat any longer.
One may hope, my lord. One may hope. And unless you have anything else you want to do,
Outside of just acknowledging that when they've discussed briefly the situation that's been going on, and I guess the only other thing would be, do I know where we're at?
you're just outside of town in a residential, like a residential area that's a lot of large, like apartment complex type things. But you're not in town; you're town adjacent.
Okay, but do I know what planet we're on, or
Yeah,
anything
it's
that?
like Trilil. I can't remember the.
Okay. I
We
just
are.
needed to
We know
if I
it's
needed-
the planet you were heading to, that Regbazi and Eustace came from, or were heading to at least afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, that's no big deal then. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to do a check to see where we were at.
No. You weren't like in a trance or anything, so you're cognizant of the path you took.
Perfect.
And are you all heading? As you're heading, are you heading back? Or are you doing anything else in the area?
HW and Lahab would make their way back to the ship to get back together with the group.
As you are approaching town and night is setting in, you kind of there's a silhouette, like you're approaching a silhouette, and whatever it is, it looks like it's either it's something with a large head or something that it's wearing a big hood or something. 'Cause you're kind of far, and you can't really see right clearly what you're looking at. And then you see a hand go up and scratch the head. Hands go out to the side, like, where am I? And a cloud raises overhead, and as you approach, you notice those are Leku. That's a licorice whip coming out. There's pretzels sticking out of this hood.
I could have swore I parked around here somewhere.
All right, good. Lahab would probably greet him. HW.
Sir, Dr. Ragbazi, I believe, yes?
Hey, I'm gonna come up and like start slapping him, but he's not. Imagine he's not reciprocating my handshake.
I'm assuming you are. Do you have like? Are you like wiping Cheeto dust and stuff all over him?
Maybe.
Because the sound that I heard sounded like you were like wiping stuff. Like,
Hey, Shay.
oh, hey, hello. Yes. We were just
Oh.
making our way back to the ship.
Oh, I'm so glad I found you. Thank you. Okay, let's head back.
Where
Let's
are you coming from?
let's not head that way.
All right. Because I'm pretty sure Daniel was like, I don't know what that was, and just walked away. I don't think anybody knew that you were gone.
No, because I remember this because
Oh, I mean, once you landed,
Eustace freaked out, and
Right.
Daniel was like, "Yeah, Doc probably knows what he's doing."
HW and the Hob, I believe by the time this was all going on, we're probably in meditation and not. What I'm getting at is they probably aren't aware that the
Sorry.
escape pod was launched. So
Hey, Shay, how long have you been in town?
perhaps an hour, 2 hours.
Ooh, that's all. My eyes widen, the pupils dilate.
Are you okay? Wow, your pupils are huge.
What year is it?
Okay, sir. HW, will you? No, wait, no. He's HW. God damn you.
I know, I made this so much fun.
Lahab, would you mind assisting our friend here back to the ship, and we'll carry on smartly.
Yes, he would walk up and, extend the arm to give him the howdy do.
You have like a face mask, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
But it like is your face though, right?
Yeah, it's basically my face.
He's like, yeah, he's like a
Shy
shy
guy face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore the hand because I don't see it, and I'm gonna hand you a Twizzler. Well, actually, can you eat this? I'm gonna wave it in front of your non-existent moth hole.
Okay. You would take it, and he'll put it like in the pocket of his robe.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You eat by absorption?
No, I'm pretty sure I have a mouth.
Does he have a mouth? I couldn't remember.
I thought they didn't have mouths.
There was some species that someone was playing at some point in time where they didn't have a mouth and they had to absorb it through like contact. Like they absorb nutrients through their skin.
I don't know.
I don't remember. Either way, okay, you've got this.
All right, let's go.
And you all head back
quickly.
So the landing ramp is down. You can, I'm sure, hear Daniel inside, fawning over.
No, he's talking to Peyton.
Peyton, exactly what I'm trying to get at. I forgot the droid's name.
He's telling Peyton everything that just happened.
Loudly.
Peyton,
Oh no, I'm telling you, it's loudly.
Oh, okay.
So you know that Daniel, at least, is on board the ship, and another ship has recently docked HW in Lahab. You would know that it's a recent landing. I don't believe you would recognize the ship, but Doc Ragbazi had. This is a ship you've been on. You see a ship that you've been on before.
Hey, I didn't park there.
What would be roll to see if you remember this ship? It's probably a discipline, right? And you said Ragbazi was like 3 sheets to the wind baked, like 3. You got,
yeah.
you got 3 deep.
Oh yeah. Crank her up. Make it
Alright.
hard.
I'm just gonna make it yeah. It's just gonna be a hard check, a flat hard check. Threat.
I don't think I parked there.
I mean, was it spring break? Was it when you were still at
From
school?
spring.
I don't know. Whatever it is, the ship looks really familiar.
Wait, is that the ship with the taco? No, it's the Euros.
Euros. Oh, like the okay.
What happened?
European coins? What are you talking about? Why do they have euros? Euros.
Either way, it opens up questions. But...
So many questions. But yeah, you all are now together except for Eustace, who's still not back. What is Zaz doing right now? I know Daniel's with Peyton. What's Zaz doing when everyone gets here?
I thought when we went back to the ship it was nighttime. Is that still the
It
time
is.
of day
It
that
is
we-
now nighttime. Yes.
Probably waiting until the next day to go on a ship hunt.
So you're like kicking all the Funyuns and like and cans off of the like sofa that's in there.
No, I'm probably disturbed by the mess. I probably just like cleaned a corner
You
of the ship and then cross-legged my little clean corner.
like tried to get to the escape pod, but then like it's not there. Like, it's gone. All right, so yeah, you're sitting in your corner. Daniel's talking to his droid, and everyone walks up. We're back, everybody. Let's find out what we're doing next. And before, I'm not gonna have HW or Lahab do anything unless you tell me, Moose. So,
You're not gonna have him do what?
like I'm not gonna like initiate anything with Lahab until you like mentally say something to him or whatever, or unless he's approached. But
Okay.
he's just gonna kind of stand back.
It's like I was saying, right? So it was the Star Luge, right? It's the final race, the final round. I was about to win it all. But then this rock came out of nowhere, spun me out of control, and next thing I know, I'm on a walkabout in the forest.
Are you sure
Hey.
you weren't just asleep?
Hey, here's where we part.
Yes. Well, I think I know where the escape pod has gone.
You mean a Star Luge?
Yes.
Star Luge 1.
Star Luge.
Ooh.
Well, let's hope
Yeah.
there's nothing there that will lead the authorities back here and get any more heat on Eustace, because he's already in a very sour mood. Apparently, it is
sure.
illegal to jettison escape pods in atmosphere while you're en route to land when there's
Wait,
no
what?
emergency. That's right. Yes.
What?
So Eustace has been accused of smuggling.
I
So
knew it!
until they find the
And what did
escape
ship
pod,
spit? What is it? I run in the ship to try to find him.
he's gone. He's not there.
I don't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just keep looking. Yeah. Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel.
What?
Daniel.
Daniel's talking to Peyton.
Okay.
He's telling him he's yelling. So then, yeah. I I talked to Jerry, and Jerry was like, I don't know, Peyton. He was like, dude, you can't say these things. And I was like, say what things, Jerry? And he just was like, the Jedi Council, it's not there anymore. And he's doing these gestures with his hands. He's getting really amped, like I am right here. The viewers can see me, but yeah, he's just gesticulating all up and around because he's super upset. And then he was like, and then there was this Duros, and I mean, I just wanted to put my patch on him. I think he might have got arrested, Peyton. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. But I think we need a new ship. I don't know. I've got like 12 credits, and then he shows like puts the he puts the fucking dirty credits in fucking Peyton's face.
Master,
I
I'm
think
glad I cannot smell.
I was gonna say your Peyton's light's even on right now.
Master, I believe we were going to repair my motor functions. Daniel.
Oh, right. And then Daniel starts tinkering around some more.
Dickhead, Daniel. All right.
Anyways, I wonder what happened to Charles.
Yeah, with that, there's another. You hear another ship now that your landing door is down. You hear another ship starting to land outside as well. So there are now 2 ships in this landing area, and there's room for a 4th in this particular space. But another ship has landed.
That's the same ship from earlier, right?
No, this is a different. This is a new ship.
New ship.
After this is you walking in, Daniel talking to the robot, Zaz in a corner trying to get comfortable, Lahab just nodding as you're talking, like like oh yes. Perhaps that was a dream, like and then another ship
Yeah, it's real.
since the gate's down, you just hear like the like all the sounds of the ship landing.
You're good. Sorry.
Yeah.
I had a dog cat interaction. So I needed to stop.
I know. I kind of figured that's what it was. I just wanted to.
You can't land that ship here.
I
Psychic blast.
I recognize that tone of voice. That is totally how I talk to my dog.
That is the voice of
There's no
command.
parking in the white zone. It's
Yeah,
for loading and unloading only.
The first time anyone hears HW speak is him yelling.
Yeah, and it rocks their brain. Actually, it just melts everyone's brains. You're like the Black Bolt. All right. Yeah. A ship's landed. What are y'all doing?
Eustace. Yep. Daz, have you seen Eustace? I kind of owe him a Star Luge.
Wait, who? Sorry, I must have missed something. Who's flying the ship if Eustace is not around?
You aren't taking off. You're still on the ground. You guys are all on a planet. This is
Why did I think I just heard somebody say the ship landed?
another. We now have a ship landing outside. So it's like a 4-ship landing pad at where you are, and there's your ship, a ship next to you that had arrived earlier after you and Daniel had gotten there, and then another ship is landing right now.
I haven't seen Eustace since we landed. We all got out at the same time, but Daniel and I went to make phone calls, and I don't know.
Hey,
I knew it. He's already making the run. I run out of the ship.
Yeah, as you're running after the ship, you see 2 individuals that look pretty rough and tumble, approaching the familiar ship that you know this ship.
Was it pizza? I don't. Do I recognize these individuals?
No, but they don't look friendly.
Are they looking at me?
Nope. They are focused on getting to this ship that's on the ground.
Okay. Can't metagame. Nope. I'm looking for Eustace. I'm gonna run past them.
Okay. And you're gone. Are you actually looking for like a police station or something? Where are you going to? Harbor Master?
Probably.
Okay. All right. You run to the Harbor Master. There's someone in there doing paperwork, and they look a little they look miffed. They look pretty upset. It's a Gran. They have like the cow snout and the three eyes, eye stalks that look forward.
Oh.
Is he sitting on like a kiosk and like behind a window kind of thing?
Yeah, there's like a large-ish square like building. Like it's by large-ish, I mean large for like a guard post or whatever, or for like a little checkpoint, but it's still not a full building. It's like a place for the harbor master to do his work on the floor, kind of thing, like out.
It's like a little
On the-
concession stand shack kind of looking thing.
Kind of,
Ish.
yeah. It's got
Okay,
windows
okay.
and stuff. There's a couple filing cabinets and like 3 or 4 computers and maybe a first aid station with an eye wash kit. Just like general
Cool.
stuff like that.
Cool. I'm gonna slide in from the periphery side of the window into his view. Hey.
Yeah, what do you
Sir,
want?
Oh.
Listen.
Ah.
Okay. I'm just looking for a friend. I'm gonna describe Eustace.
It's not that Doug, is it? It's Eustace. Yes,
Uh,
Eustace is a Doug. I don't know if Ragbazi would. I mean, I'm sure he knows what a Doug is, but like,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, he kind of walks on his hand feet and uses his hand feet for everything.
yeah, he's in
Yeah.
lockup. He's being locked up. The police are gonna be questioning him. Apparently, he's smuggling or something. Either way,
Oh, good. Okay.
getting ready to
Slight
install
panic.
this clamp on the ship. So, yeah.
Slight panic takes over. Okay, good. I just want to make sure you found him. You caught him.
Oh yeah, he's at the holding cell over in the the hub. Like the police have to come and get him still. He's just in holding. So
Oh yeah. Is that where I go if I want to make a statement about him? Huh?
I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to meet the police there, yeah. Here's
They're not there, but they're on their way. Yeah.
listen. I've got so much paperwork to do. Just he points. He's like, it's right over there.
As he's pointing and looking away, can I force move, shove his papers off his desk?
Yeah. Roll your force power. However many die. How does your force power is just? Hold on. I think it's just roll.
I think it's move. Silhouette 0 stuff I can move. I'm assuming papers silhouette 0.
Yeah, move. Yeah. Oh yeah, papers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
With just one paper at a time.
A slow ruffling.
Oh, by the way, HW, I forgot to tell you. Take one movement towards the dark side or whatever on your force the force page.
Oh, where is that at?
I think it's if you go to.
Character info down at the bottom. It's your morality.
Okay.
Where is my morality? Okay, so I take a conflict.
Yes.
One conflict.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it's 2 because you
No,
use two dark side.
Yes.
Isn't it the morality that goes up and down?
Yeah.
Conflict is something else. Like if you take on a trauma, wasn't it?
I think conflict is what influences your morality at the end of the session. However much conflict you have, you roll a d10, and if you have more conflict than you rolled, that difference becomes negative morality or whatever.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We haven't used it in a long time.
So it's conflict.
Yes, conflict. 2 conflict.
So I have 2 conflict. I like it.
And because you're not like a light side anything or Jedi train or whatever, I'm not gonna make you do any of the strain stuff because you used a dark side point It says if you're gonna do fear, you have to use a dark side point anyway. So it's not like you are using the wrong light or dark for the power. It's
Okay.
there's no strain involved. You just take the conflict.
Looking for a
Good.
light side, right?
Yes. Hey, there you go. That's all you need. Yeah. 2 light side and a dark side. You don't have to use the dark side, and the papers just start going. He's like, ah, Jesus, Diego. And he starts reaching for the papers, and with your other light side point, they just keep blowing further and further away. And then he comes back to you and he slams the window shut, and then
I'm not there though.
okay, that's fine. Did you
Well, 'cause
fall?
Yeah, I fell.
Okay. He just thinks you're gone. He's just like, whatever. And he slams the window shut. As Rick Fozzie's on the floor, like, yes.
I quickly crawl over to whichever direction he pointed.
Yep, towards the holding cell or holding whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you see Eustace. He's got his face in his hands and his elbows on his knees, and he's just like, okay, he's a Doug, so it's a little weird. But you get it. He's got his face. It's just like he's like, oh man, I can't take my shit, man. I never.
I knew it, Huey. You
What?
were trying to smuggle your spit, weren't you?
Man, what the hell? You just launched a skate pod while we're. No, I can't get mad at you. Daniel's the one who told me. I bet he's the one that did it. I can't.
What the fuck?
You've never. You and I always use the escape pod. Well, what you've been calling the luge, every time we get in there, you're like, oh, the luge. And I never understood what that meant, but that's.
Oh, I gotta show you sometime. What do you?
I disabled the internal controls because I knew you would get all stony baloney and start pushing buttons. So I disabled the inside, so I know
See?
someone did it from the outside.
See, yeah. You can't get mad at me, Huey.
I can. Tell me you didn't leave all the stuff that was in there. And he was looking around.
I opened my fanny pack.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, but what about all the implements?
Oh, actually, you think I can shove that all in here?
No, but did you
As
at
I'm
least
pointing towards my junk.
throw it out? I mean, you got Lego-shaped hood thing. You got the. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
but that's full of my licorice. And I show him the licorice.
Give me some of that. And he reaches up and starts pulling on it, and it's just like a rope, and licorice coming out. And he just snaps it and starts eating it. Well, I can't. We gotta get out of here, man. They're gonna start clamping the ship down. Oh, this is really good. It's strawberry. I love this.
What do I do here?
I thought we were out of strawberry. Where'd you get this?
Daniel.
Nerd holding out on me.
As I turn to hide my face. Is there a keypad?
No, it's got a standard key lock.
Okay.
I mean, do you have skullduggery?
Do it. I'm going for it, yeah.
Okay.
You said standard key lock?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm using my lockpick set.
Okay, that makes it so there's no setback or whatever?
Plus 2 blue.
Plus 2 blue. Okay, cool. Yeah, go for it.
I'm telling you, man, it's Daniel. He had the licorice all along.
2 success. Skullduggery, not streetwise.
Oh, oops.
If they're the same, it's fine, but I think your skullduggery is better, isn't it?
Oh, there it is.
It's the same. We'll go with the first roll. 2 success and an advantage. The door easily picks open. It's not like a high security or a jail cell even. It's like the space station or the landing pad Port Authority sometimes will throw drunks in here, or if someone's pet breaks out and gets loose, they'll throw those in there, or if someone asks for special luggage to be securely stored. It's just a general lockup. So there's trunks in here and animal cages, and then there's Daniel. Or not Daniel, I'm sorry, Eustace.
I was like, what?
And there's Daniel talking to all the animals.
I'm just
So,
picturing
anyways,
some
I was talking to my
bathroom
robot
walk.
the other day.
See, I'm telling you, it's yeah. So Daniel had all along. He kept it in his little robot dog. So like, I bet you there's more licorice in there.
That thing's a
Yeah,
dog.
but
I thought it
anyways.
was a horse.
I don't know. Let's go.
All right, man. Don't let that poor authority guy see me. He's a righteous dick.
He's fine. I got him busy.
The papers are still going around. He's like, what the hell? It's just like a tornado of papers. He's on the floor like, I don't deserve this. Paper cuts just everywhere. Eustace is like, what the hell? And as you are getting back, there is a commotion. The ship that you know is the people that landed just recently are attempting to board the ship that you know, but don't know how you know. And there's starting to be like a little fight. Like
Which ship are they trying to board?
the ship that you remember but don't remember.
Oh, okay. So then, maybe it was street corn. I don't. Hey, you do you remember? Do you know why we know this ship?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking. I was in my thought. Eustace is like, man, I don't know this ship. My ship. Oh, there's a boot on it, man. Now we can't even leave. And then you just hear, little nerd, come out. Bring the doctor.
That like me, doctor?
And the landing door, the docking door is still open. Landing pad door, whatever. Everyone on the ship who's like not in like the cockpit, y'all can hear this going on.
Are there any crates nearby? Because I'm gonna just duck and hide.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's crates. And then you hear, I told you, it's just me and the droids. I don't know who you're talking about, but they're not gonna find him here. And Daniel and Doc Zaz, roll me a perception check. Or if it's better, you can roll a discipline, I guess. Or vigilance. Vigilance also works for this.
What am I rolling?
Either vigilance, perception, or discipline.
Oh, what do I got here? Vigilance, perception, or what?
Discipline. Woo! Okay, you both know this voice. This is the voice of a clone.
Oh, is this?
Because you've had a clone in your crew before. You know this is a clone. Daniel, with that triumph. Wait, you wouldn't have known who this person is though. That was.
I was gonna say with the triumph.
Oh wait,
Doofer?
No, you do know. With the triumph, you know the other voice that was yelling at them was the voice of Grog.
Which one was Grog?
Way back at the beginning of the journey, Grog was the one that had his friend was the one that Doc Ragbazi was trying to heal, and who gave you all the information about where like the hideout was for all the other.
Yeah.
And then he ends up getting dead by Slardio Gensman, and they blamed it on Doc's ass, and he was working for them to go after Doc's ass.
Yeah.
And then Shock, I believe he lost an eye. If I remember correctly, he lost an eye at very least.
I think so, but I don't remember how.
He may have lost an arm, but I don't know. But there was fight. Oh my God! I remember. Zaz cut it out with a scalpel, didn't you? Because I remember you having an eyeball on a thing. I thought. I don't remember. Either way,
Ewok High.
Jawa.
Jawa, yeah.
But this, I could have sworn this person also lost an eye, but I'm not. That person now lost an eye. It's become. I put it in canon now because I've already done something with it. But yeah, Daniel, you're aware that the other person is Grog, and he's most likely looking for you in Doc's ass. But you both.
I don't hardly know this guy.
Oh shit! Daniel shot. Oh, that's why he lost an eye.
He's specifically after you, Zaz.
Daniel shot
because-
him in the. Didn't I shoot him in the face right after we left?
Maybe like when you were on the ship, right? Getting ready to leave. You were already on the
and
ship.
Daniel shot back because he was pissed off.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. You're like, this hits now or whatever. It just like
Yeah.
shot him. Yeah. Okay. Then yes, and that's why he had his eye shot out. But why would Grog be accosting a clone? That's strange, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you should check it out. With
Daniel-
that, we're gonna go ahead and take a break. No, do you want to do something?
No.
All right, we will take a break real quick. I just realized what time it was. We'll take a break real quick. We'll be back in a bit. But we're leaving with Zaz and Daniel. They hear a clone. They don't know why they hear a clone, but Daniel remembers the other voice. We'll be back. And we're back. Yes, we're back. Are you gonna leave your camera off? Just knowing if I need to adjust the box. There we go. All right, and we pop back in with Daniel and Doc Zaz making a realization that they... Nice lightsaber. Making the realization that there's a clone outside being yelled at by someone, and Daniel knows that that this clone is being yelled at by Grog, an acquaintance of theirs that they didn't really have the best interaction. This is someone that they met when the exact same time that they met Doc Zaz. This was one of the people that became an enemy, and I don't think you knew he was interacting before. There's another time when he came up, but I don't think anyone was there to pick that up. So it's Grog. Grog.
It's Grog or Gog?
Grog. There's Grog, Mahog, and Gog.
Yeah.
Gog, Grog, Mahog. And Hank.
And Hank.
Especially Hank.
Fucking Hank.
Daniel, I guess will.
Yeah.
And, go look at Dr. F. Yeah.
You find him in a corner. He's just trying. He looks like he's trying to just.
Hey, Zaz, your friend Grog is outside.
Nope.
No, I'm positive I heard him.
Nope. Not my
No.
friend.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, no, like I respect your what you're feeling here, but like I know I heard Grog outside. But no, that makes sense. So we gonna ignore him?
Yup.
Okay. And it's just gonna go right back to
Little man, we are not leaving until we get the nerd and the doctor. This is their ship. I know this is their ship.
okay, question.
Hmm.
How does he know it's our ship?
Because you fled on the ship when you shot his eye out. He chased you to your ship. Y'all fought him in the starport.
Oh, it is our ship?
No, it's not. This is
They're not at Eustace's ship. Daniel doesn't know where they are.
Landed.
Daniel has no idea where they are. He just knows they're out there yelling at a ship somewhere.
oh
They're not like approaching Eustace's ship. This is
okay.
an
I was
altercation between two other vessels at the landing pad outside.
Alright,
Oh.
Daniel, fine. Let's go check it out.
Why? What?
Behind you.
Fine. Okay. Back.
Why?
You're the one wearing the Mandalorian armor.
Woo woo.
Ooh, woo, 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 woo.
But it's got a different color scheme on it now.
I don't think you had it when you met Grog either.
Oh no, he didn't. No, that's not true. He had the helmet,
He did have the helmet. That's true.
but the armor I don't.
But this is also very particular Mandalorian helmet because it's like OG Mandalorian Empire Mandalorian helmet.
Yeah. Daniel will just so like the ship is just to make sure I'm understanding. The ship is parked right now, right?
Let me see if I could bring up a map.
Our ship.
Yes, both ships are parked. There are three ships that are parked. That are docked all at this hangar. Hold on. Freehand. Okay. This is overlaying on the map. Let's just say, like a big landing pad deal, and it's got like 4 little landing areas. And then some like ground equipment in the middle, and then stuff on the sides. There's like luggage and crates and stuff. We'll say you're at this one, right? You're hearing the yelling over here. This is the ship that just landed. This is the ship that landed earlier after you got back. Like, they both landed after you got back, but one landed like right when you got into the ship, and one landed right when Ragbazi was approaching the ship. Approaching the ship the first time. So, mouse. Yeah.
So Daniel is just gonna. Okay, so this is the ship we're on.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Daniel's just gonna poke his head out down the landing gear,
Mm-hmm.
trying to hide. And just look out the edge there.
It's your ship.
And,
It's your ship.
somebody's driving our ship?
The Jedi Explorer Corps has all been painted over. It's a different color.
Oh,
But
shit.
It's your ship. It's your ship. You see like the spot that like that when shock threw something at you and like something went off, like a blaster went off, and there's carbon scoring. It's the right in this one spot on the nose. It's still got that little dent from where the whatever hit it. It's your ship. This is your ship. You know this ship.
There's still a Daniel bobblehead in the cockpit.
There's still there's still a pair of glasses painted on the front. Yeah, no, it's your ship. And as you look out and you see Grog and a bounty hunter looking person, someone that you also recognize, pointing blasters up at the ship, and it's like the landing gear, the door is only like part way down. And there's a clone in there just yelling at whoever's out here, just like, no, go away. I don't even know what you're talking about, because he wouldn't know. He wasn't with you. When you
my
guys
god,
did.
is that
So-
Twofer?
Twofer has no I mean, you can assume it's Twofer. What other clone would have your ship?
Oh no!
You also see behind a bunch of crates, Eustace and Ragbazi. They're like, hold on, they're like right here or here somewhere, wherever Pi wants them to be. There you go. Then Eustace is up here.
Oh man, Daniel's gonna turn like he's like gonna. He'll first see he'll see Grog yelling. He'll look in that direction first, and then look up, and have all those thoughts you just said, where he's just like, that looks familiar. Oh my god! And he's just gonna like white knuckle. He was leaning over like the little hydraulic pistons that let the walkway up and down.
Yep.
He's gonna like start. You hear his knuckles pop as he's like gripping it so hard, and then he's gonna turn around real quick and look at Zaz and go, Zaz. And then he's gonna like go get real white. Zaz.
Eustace is doing like the shut up, man! Shut up, man! Shut up! They got big ass guns.
But then Daniel's gonna calm down because he's gonna remember Jerry's words, which were, oh God, what was it? Something along the lines of,
You can't be a Jedi anymore. Like you can't.
yeah, you can't be a Jedi. You gotta hide.
Enemy of the Republic. Enemy of the Empire.
Yeah, he's gonna have all those voices echoing in his head.
But you also have no idea what happened. When you left, it was like the middle, towards the end of the Clone Wars ish. You were winning. The clone troopers and the Jedi were working side by side.
And then So last thought would be is
Mhm.
he's he's gonna think all about that and then go uh uh oh, I gotta tell Peyton, and then he's gonna think about Peyton being all busted the fuck up.
My
And
tools.
yep, he's gonna go. Because like yeah, that's gonna be all he's thinking about. Like he can't get the money off the ship. Like that's all throwed up in like some fucking Jedi account, but he can get his tools.
Lahab goes to HW. So there's a lot of commotion outside. Would you like me to check it out? This is away from. No one else is hearing this conversation, so he's addressing you more formally.
Yes. He would give a nod, like just take a look,
It
see what's
sounds
going on.
dangerous. I'll poke my
Uh,
head out.
HW grabs his shoulder as he goes to leave and says, "I'll go. You stay."
As you wish, sir. I
And
will
then,
begin making preparations so we can look into how we will find this Kaloralog.
yes. So I would. Where am I at in relation to what's going on? Would you say?
Um, like the I imagine the ship is like one big ass room with maybe two side halls on the outside that go to escape pods and like engine work stuff. And then there's a door at the front that leads to the flight station. So you were probably close to the flight station, deep into the ship, but like as far back as you can go without being in the flight station. Does that make sense? That didn't cut out today.
It,
Damn it. Okay, you are in the ship. It's like a big room with two side hallways for like engine repair and escape pods, and then the flight
Okay.
station is up front with a door between the flight station and like the main cabin area. You are in the main cabin as close to like the flight station as you could be, so furthest away from the open cargo door.
okay.
So like you'd have to walk across the ship, but it's not like it's gonna take but a few seconds to stride through the ship, maybe 30 seconds or whatever, just to stride through the ship to the back. You're close enough that you could hear the people yelling outside, if not faintly.
Oh, then that's where he would head, is to
The shouting.
find out. Yes, he'd head towards the shouting and be like, "What do you do? What's going on?"
Eustace is still giving the "shut up" sign to like towards Daniel, like the hands across the neck, like stop, shush, shush. And then he passes a mark and herb joint to Ragbazi.
You mean Rekbazi, not Daniel.
Eustace is behind there saying "shut up" to Daniel, and then he
But Daniel-
passes a mark and herb to Doc Ragbazi.
Okay.
Daniel's on the ship still. You're at the Pistons. You said you haven't left the ship yet.
Yeah, it just Daniel wasn't being very loud.
You were. You shouted. You
No.
literally shouted.
Well, but then he started whispering. Sorry, I
They are right outside the ship, and they try not to draw attention from the people with the guns.
Yeah.
So any sound that's coming out of there, and it's
Oh, well-
it's you. Eustace is gonna yell at you.
yeah, I was gonna say Daniel wasn't like shouting. He was like,
Eustace is like, you're gonna give our position away as he takes a big drag off the market herb, and a cloud erupts from the top of the behind these crates, and he passes it to Ragbazi.
Daniel will go, oh shit. And he's gonna have like a finger in front of his mouth, even though he's the one talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
You can open this door, or we will open this door, even if we have to make a new door. You see the bounty hunter that you see now is someone who had infiltrated your ship before in an attempt
no.
to get Doc Zaz.
It's that one chick we couldn't kill.
Seraph Dreek. the bounty hunter. She was working for Zlardio Jin, or she was
I-
taking a contract from Zlardio Jin to get Zaz, and Zaz was also being hunted by Grog through the same people. So now they're working together. Because for Grog it's personal, but for Seraph it's business. She's got the ship, and it's a nice ship, man. A lot of guns.
Okay.
I don't know about a lot of guns, but is anyone? They're just over here arguing. She's about to blow a hole in the side of your ship, like the Gray Sparrow.
Well, it's not. Well, okay.
All your stuff is probably on it. If Twofer's there, you got at very least. It's your ship. It's your former crew. They may know something that's been going on the past 3 years.
So who's about to blow a hole in the ship, though?
The bounty hunter is about to blow a hole in the side of the Gray Sparrow to get in to try to find you guys because they believe you are on that ship. Because it was the ship that you had fled them on and that she had infiltrated before to try and get Zaz.
Okay. I mean, shit. Okay. Daniel is going to walk up to look. Okay, Daniel is going to look at Zaz and goes, "Zaz, I have a plan." And he's going to go and talk. He's going to walk up to Grog quietly and non-threatening as possible. So he's not trying to sneak, he's trying to blend. And he's gonna touch a hand on his shoulder. Nope, not even to do that. Don't have to. He is just going to
Again, you lost an arm that day.
yeah, I was gonna say don't have to touch him. Not doing that. He's going to use a force skill. Might as well just pull it up. Oh, I gotta see what I
Fart gas. What?
got.
Just gonna emit a foul odor. Stun my enemies.
Okay.
It's a skill I have. It's called He Who Smelt It Dealt It. I don't.
He's gonna use control.
Okay.
Influence tree.
Pretty sure this failed last time you tried to do it to him. On the influence tree. Which control are you trying to do? Are you trying to just influence his emotions, or are you trying to like use your influence power? Do you have the manipulate or whatever the control that lets you like
The what?
part of the tree lets you mix it with like a persuasion check?
Yeah, I have control.
Are you trying to make a skill check, or are you just trying to change his emotion? Dictate his emotion.
He is going to tell Grog. Yeah, he's going to use control, and he's going to tell Grog, or he's going to try to convince Grog that let's see, because it says if user spends a whiter or a lighter dark side, they can believe something that's untrue.
That's one of the upgrades, though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna just kind of casually talk to Grog and say, "Grog, we need to restrain her real quick if we're gonna get what we want out of this."
You're trying to get him to restrain his partner.
Oh, she was acting as a partner, huh?
he and her are working together, and they're trying to get Twofer.
Yeah, he's gonna say, "Hey, Grog, just heard from Zlardy, and he says that we can't trust her."
So is this a deception then?
Yeah, but he's using force for this.
Yeah. So you add whatever force die to the deception roll, but hold on, I have to get the difficulty set. Yep.
Discipline versus discipline check. Combined with an influence check. So, all force, right?
Hold on, because I'm pretty sure that's not correct. I just looked this up. Influence. Oh, I see that control. There's two controls. This is to make. Oh, okay, okay.
I have force die. Do I have 4? 3. 4.
Discipline is what? Willpower?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many force die do I have again, Zach?
I don't know. Should be on your sheet.
Yeah, but it's not written down.
Guess you don't have any. You can't do it.
20.
No.
I don't know where to look to see where it's at.
Daniel Shanks. Character
I just
sheet.
put 3 in there.
Character info. Force rating
More
3.
than 1.
It could be 3. It's at least 2. We'll say it could be 3. That's fine. So this is gonna be a red and a purple, but I'm going to use a dark side point and upgrade it. So it's gonna be
Try to cancel it out.
2. No, but you can use the light side to upgrade your side.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, flip it back. And also, there's gonna be. Oh, I flipped it. I upgraded it because he's after you. Also,
Oh, okay.
you're the one who took his eye. we
Yeah, but
we
Daniel looks
discussed.
different now.
You don't sound different. Go ahead. Make your. Did you roll? I missed it.
Discipline, right?
Yes.
Oof. I
2
guess.
success, a despair, 2 light side, 2 dark side. So you can use the light side if you want to be either success or advantage, your choice. And if you want to use the dark side, you can, but it will cost you strain and conflict.
Wait, okay, so say all that again? You cut out through like half of that for me.
You have 2 success, a despair, 2 light side, 2 dark side. You can use the 2 light side for either a success or an advantage, your choice. You can use the dark side as well if you would like to pay the strain and the conflict cost to make those either advantage or successes as well.
Okay. What does the dark side do? You cut out through that part.
You can
pay
use
strain if you want to use them.
Cool. So I can't make it work with the light side points?
Yeah, I'm just saying you can. Your force pips can be advantages or successes, but if they're dark side, you have to pay strain and conflict. You
Oh,
can
right,
add
I-
them. You don't need to use them, any of them, but you are allowed to use them if you would like to use any of them.
Yeah, light side. I want extra advantage.
Both of them are advantage.
I suppose.
All right, so The successes and advantage are that you've successfully confused Grog. He is absolutely flummoxed. But Seraph, on the other hand, is not. We're all gonna roll initiative, real quick. Let me bust out the turn order. Turn order, descending. All right, everybody, roll. What is surprised? Well, no, y'all were prepared for this. Everyone, I'd say everyone except for Seraph and Grog were prepared for this. Let me see. Grog. Seraph. Two, four. Okay. Who's going first? We have 3 PCs up first.
Daniel will, if no one wants to go, Daniel will see. What'd you say your name was? Seraph?
Seraph.
Yeah. We'll see Seraph and kind of reacting in a hostile manner, and he'll use the force on her and say, "Hey, don't worry about this, or don't worry about it. We'll get it all. We'll get this all sorted out." I want to use the same force power on Seraph to confuse Seraph and make her believe that everything can get sorted out by talking. Can I do that?
Are you trying? You're using your force power? Force power?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a red and a purple again, and I'm going to upgrade it again, and give you a set 2 setback because you had a despair, and she got the kind of has her weapon drawn already and has to jump on you, so she's ready to kind of fight.
Ready?
Oh yeah,
Oh shit!
a triumph, a despair. That's it. Everything else canceled. Oh wait, you did use the light side or the
Yep.
force, didn't you? 2 light side, 2 dark side. You gonna use the light side then, I assume?
Yep.
How do you want to use them?
For a success.
Both success or success and advantage?
Success and advantage.
Okay, yeah. You had a triumph and you succeeded. So she puts the weapon down, or she lowers her weapon. But at this point, Grog, the confusion is beginning to fade from Grog, and he's like, "Hey, wait a minute. We're supposed to be taking you in. And there's the doctor!" And so we'll have Seraph kind of ready to talk, but Grog is kind of beginning to act on his own. Oh wait, I didn't have this descending. Really?
So
I lied. It's PC, NPC, and then a bunch of PCs. So sorry. Yeah.
can we say that Grog is going to have a disadvantage on on any hostile movements then?
Yeah.
Since he's okay, cool.
Well, your despair is he's shaking out of the confusion. So
Yeah,
are you going to? It's his turn now. So he's going to turn his heavy blaster pistol on Daniel. And you're right against him, so it's like a 1 difficulty shot.
But he can have setback, right?
Yeah, he'll have at least 1 setback, and then you had an advantage, so I'll give him another. Where's he at? Where's my boy at? Rock. Okay. A success and a advantage. So this is a stun. You see the blue rings come out. It's 8 damage minus your soak to your strain.
8, you say?
Yeah. So you might subtract your strain or your soak. Sorry, 8 minus your soak is to damage to your strain.
What? And
Which-
defense, right?
What was your defense?
2.
That was supposed to be added as setback.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Hmm. Next time then.
Yep,
Okay.
for sure. All right, everyone. Daniel's been hit with a stun blast. It's PC's turn. Who's going next?
Uh,
I'm so excited.
HW will meander his way. How close would you say I am to these people at this point?
It depends. Are you still on the ship? Or are you getting off the ship? Because they're probably between the ship and their ship is a pretty large space. Like maybe 3 lanes of traffic wide there, and there's like crates and some moving equipment, like machinery to move, like power carts and stuff. So I mean, you've got, I don't know, 30 yards, 40 yards between you and them.
Okay. Uh,
You're probably at
He
medium
would-
range, is what I guess. Like, yeah, medium range.
Ugh. Ew, I hate that so much. uh,
I mean, you could get closer.
well, I can get closer, but I need to do things. So the guy that shot Daniel?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll bring them out on the map. Hold on.
Yes. I just want to make sure I'm picturing this correctly. HW is gonna walk up and try to use his whip to hit the blaster out of his hand. Whap whap.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I couldn't hear you. I'm trying to drag all this bullshit out here. You said you're gonna use your whip,
Yes, to try to whip whap.
and
Snip,
that's
snap.
a melee, right? That's 2.
Yeah, sure. It says short range
Oh, what's short range? Is that 2?
because it's a whip.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know if it was treated as a melee. For
Yeah,
like,
it's a weapon type melee, but the range is short.
yeah. There's no the difficulty for short range. I believe is 2.
Watch me whip. Watch me melee.
Forgot about that.
It's named after all.
It is.
That means it's an epic weapon. It has special stats. I don't have it. Where's my range sheet? Adversaries. Hold on.
Is that cheat sheet?
I got a whole stack of cheat sheets. Hold on. Damn, dude. I want to say short range. I also, oh, there it is. I have a GM screen, but it disappeared. It fell behind my box. Range. Oh, short is easy. Let me lower that for you. All right, you may whip and melee whenever.
And they whip away.
Yes. Whip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 success, 1 advantage. So that's 8 damage. You don't have enough. I guess you have enough to hit his hand, and I'll say that with 8 damage, yeah, he'll drop his gun.
If he does drop the gun, with my other hand, I will make the mark of Diego at him to let him know that he is treading on dangerous ground.
If he hasn't dropped his gun, he at least grabbed it with his other hand, and he's like ah, my hand, like holding it against his chest, like
That is acceptable. I still do the same thing. Diego mark at him.
Okay. Okay. He's angry. It is now PC's turn. Who wants to go next? We have the doctors.
I'd like to take a shot at Grog.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Medium range. You're still like near the ship, or did you move closer?
I'm behind these crates right here.
Okay, we'll say that's short range. And fire when ready.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Fire when ready. Three success, 2 advantage. Forgot that rifle was ridiculous. That's 13 damage. Pierce 1. And it criticals. Holy Jesus. Ooh, he is looking bad. Where do you shoot him at? Like, he's not dead, but where do you shoot him
I
at?
can pick a spot.
I mean, like, whereabouts were you aiming? Oh, yeah, he was
His
blinded.
one good eye.
Oh, my God. He has a critical that I
He's
have to roll,
blind.
so
Ness.
let's see what he gets. Discouraging wound. Flip 1 dark side to light. There you go. It's a discouraging wound. Wait, do you have vicious on that thing? No. Okay. Good. Oof. That would suck. When you fired at him, he's ready for a shot to the face. This isn't his first rodeo, especially with you jokers. So he tried to like lean out of the way, but it's like since it's a stinger rifle or a night stinger, whatever. It like went. It's like a shard almost, and it went right across the side of his face. So now on his good side, he's got a burn cut wound that goes all the way back to the side of his head. And since he is a Nautilin, it nicks one of his little head tentacle things, and like the top of it gets like shaved. He's just like ah! And so Ragbazi, I think it's your turn.
As he's screaming, I shoot with the scalpel.
Oh God. Yeah. Go ahead and shoot it. Wait, hold on. There's. We already used the advantage. Go ahead.
I'm also going to use a maneuver to gain 2 advantage.
Oh, you're aiming twice or whatnot. Oh, hold on. I didn't add the. Yeah, let me add. Hold on. I'll roll them separately. Okay, 3 success, an advantage, and a triumph. So that's 8 damage. You're shooting the same guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You, it's go time.
All right. And are you using the triumph for a critical,
Sure.
or is there something environmentally you'd like to happen?
What's Daniel's situation right now? Is he bound or anything?
He's like right now. Oh, I forgot to add. I was supposed to upgrade the difficulty because Daniel was right next to him this whole time. Oh well. Oh well. I knew there was something I was missing. I was supposed to make them adversaries also, but oh well. I'll make her an adversary. Hold on a second. 8. Grog goes down. But if you want to crit him, you can ensure that he is dead and will not come back, or you can use it for something else.
Yeah, F that guy. Crit him.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a crit anyway. Yeah, so yeah, he's we'll say he's dead. Grog, man, I had a really cool thing to use. You see, as you shoot Grog, there is I can't do it. He's dead. Never mind.
I
You
mean,
hear,
based on that crit, maybe he's not dead and he's just a vegetable for the rest of his life.
Oh god.
well, he's got a cybernetic eye, which you all notice there's something about it. It was starting to glow as he was getting angrier and angrier. It was beginning to glow. So we'll eliminate that PC slot. Bing. All right. And then you hear from inside the ship, Daniel? Daniel, is that you? And the door starts to come down a little bit more. And Twofer is going to take a shot at Seraph. 51. Blaster. Oh, yeah. 2 success, 2 advantage, and a triumph. That's 12 damage, crit 3, pierce 1. So 10, 11, 12. Seraph. Okay, and she takes the hit hard. Are you gonna use that as a? I guess that's me, right? I'll use it as a crit. It's gonna crit her. Where's she? Seraph.
What?
Trying to find her where I can crit her. Critical. Attacker may immediately attempt another free attack against her using the same die pool. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I guess Twofer's gonna shoot again. And again he crits. Winded. Can't suffer strain voluntarily. And that's another 12 damage. So that's she's down as well. And she is I forgot to make her adversary. I said I was gonna do it and didn't do it. Damn it. She is bleeding out. She's winded, she's like coughing, she's choking, but she is in the process of bleeding out. The 2 threats from that are going to be that the police have arrived at the harbor master's desk looking for their prisoner. They're not there where you guys are. He's, probably 2 or 3 football fields away. But all that guy has to do is point through the tornado of papers to where they need to go. But they're all down. At this moment, you have defeated them all. And Twofer's like, I can't believe it's you. Where's the little one? Where's Shock? Saz, you're here too. Where have you been? How did you get off Coruscant? It's been years. You left me there. I was there for so long. And then I calmed you. Nothing. What the hell?
look, Tooper. I'm sorry. Things happen. As
Oh,
far as
Things always happen with you.
yeah, I know, but sometimes this time it really happened. Look, we don't have a lot of time. I don't know what you know. You don't know what I know. We gotta get our stuff off of the ship, and we gotta get out of here.
What do you mean off the ship? Where are you going? Why don't we just go right now? Get on this ship.
Toofer, what what do you know has happened lately?
What do you mean, what do I know what's happening?
Not the time, Daniel. I fist bumped Twofer as I walked past him.
Hey, Doc.
And
Yeah.
then, can I take Grog's scalp with the tentacles on it?
Sick.
You gonna take his whole head or just the scalp? You're gonna leave
No,
You're gonna leave his
I
throat.
just want the tentacles. I don't want the rest of his
Oh,
head.
you don't want the cybernetic eye? Okay. Just yeah. You right in front of everybody. This will be a first, I think, for Doc.
Seems risky. I need it for medical reasons. Don't worry about it.
I don't think that
Checks out.
Sergeant. I don't think Twofer gives. Oh shit. It's gonna be, we'll say, an average with setback. And I'm gonna dark side it because there's a lot of things are happening very quickly, and there are law enforcement approach like in the vicinity. But you can roll it whenever. Oh, did I miss it? 2 success against all odds. Yeah, clean. You get it right off. Yeah, and Twofer's just like, all right, I don't ask questions.
Then I would
He's-
also like to convince Ragbazi that we need to triage this other bounty hunter and take her with us.
Come on, dude, we gotta go. Okay. Oh, what?
Ah,
Zaz, what do you? Why'd you take his?
man, I got all my stuff on this ship.
But that's the boot.
Let
We
me-
gotta leave it.
It's all right. I ain't got my name on the papers anyway. He goes in there and starts grabbing everything that he can get his hands on.
Don't forget my pouch.
You get your own pouch.
Yeah.
I got enough shit to grab.
As I'm yelling about this, I vaguely remember hearing Zaz say something. So I'm like giving the girl CPR.
She's not. You're just making the blood squirt more out of her wound. Every pump, it just squirts a bit. Like,
Yeah. And Zaz, okay, I don't. What are we doing here?
We might need to ask her questions. We have to triage her.
Screw it. Yui, grab the pouch. I'm gonna start hauling her body into the ship.
Lahab is being ushered down the ramp with a plant under his, like, between it, like he's got his arms wrapped around this plant that is like in like loose soil and like a half a milk jug or whatever y'all planted it in. He's like carrying it down, and he's got stuff tucked in his arm, like his armpits and stuff. Eustace was just like shoving stuff in his pockets. He's like, take that to the other ship, go. And he's still on the ship grabbing stuff. And take this pouch, dude. He throws like a different fanny pack around HW or Lahab's neck, just like drapes it over his neck, and he's slowly kind of trying to move quickly, but doesn't want to drop anything as he's moving towards the Gray Sparrow. And Eustace is back on his ship, grabbing everything, probably wiping a bunch of drives, like grabbing his black box, all that stuff. But you're free to help medicalize if you want. Your supplies are on their way out.
Oh, I'm still dragging Sarah's body into the ship.
Oh, okay, yeah. Man, your medical bay is there. Your medical bay is just like you remember. Oh, it's almost like everything was just mothballed, waiting for you. Hold on, let's get us where we need to be.
Wait, who's medical
Zaz's?
bay? My medical bay?
You go, I believe. Oh, this is. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of
Must
the
be
other.
Zaz's.
Yeah, it'd be Zaz's medical bay. whatever. I'm sorry. This isn't the right ship. The other campaign we had a ship that had a full ass medical bay. Gus's ship has a full ass
I
medical
think
bay.
this one had 2.
Does it? Okay.
I believe so.
Let's get rid of that.
I don't know how to ping, but like this bottom right one, I thought was our medical.
There might be another floor.
Up,
If
like up
you
behind this.
Yeah, I thought he
map over to the right, and I believe does that not fit? I thought there was more. Oh, there's a whole other half. Hold on, let me get us to the other page. Why isn't it showing the whole thing? Yeah, here's the top
Sign.
floor. This, yeah, the plus
Plus.
sign. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bloody plus sign. Obviously, it's
Yeah.
my medical bay.
Dude, there are still stains on the back wall from when that alien hit that door and splattered. Like, this is your ship for sure. All right, yeah. So Lahab is moving up. He doesn't know where the heck he's going. But I guess Toofer would probably be like, all right, bring this stuff in here. I'm Toofer, resident clone. No fear, I'm not like the other clones.
Blob. Bring the plant in here. As I'm dragging the body into the medical bay.
I'm doing my best. I only have 2 arms.
Would you let me take the plant from him with my Lekus?
The only reason that I'm going to allow this
Because
Is
it's canon.
because you have creepily muscular Leku that have like abs and shit. So yeah, I'll let you do that. You make like a little like almost like a basket, like you like kind of like lash them together like a loop, and he just kind of like slides the plant in there. I was trying to do something with this scenario also, and I totally forgot what it was. I guess you don't know about the Adaska stuff yet. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, Lahab is bringing that stuff in. So everyone that's outside still is HW, Daniel, the corpses, one without a scalp. The corpse. And then Eustace comes running out of the ship with like 3 or 4 different like book bags and like a duffel bag on his front, and he's doing like a Doug like scoot run hop thing. He's got stuff hanging out of his mouth like Ziploc baggies, and they're like in his mouth. He's like, oh, hold on, don't go without me. And he scoots up the ramp. Come on, nerd, let's go. He's talking to Daniel, by the way.
Oh, I mean Daniel's moving.
Are you gonna get Peyton?
Oh, we're moving.
You should have said anything.
And you leave. You find your tools, but there's no droid. I can't because he made me promise that I wouldn't take anything else from him because
No.
I killed he's got nobody left with this droid.
Yeah, Daniel. No, he's. Yeah.
His whole life is.
So we're moving everything over onto the Jedi ship.
Uh-huh.
Yes, of course you would remember Peyton.
So while Eustace, when you get in there, Eustace has already loaded a bunch of bags onto Peyton, like looped him around any part that looks even close to like a hook or a U or something. He's just strapped a bunch of bags to him.
Yeah.
And he stands up when you walk in. He's like, "Master, I sense a lot of commotion."
We gotta go, Peyton.
Your stress levels are elevated, but I sense you are also. I can tell you're also excited. I'm confused, Master.
We're going home, Peyton.
Master,
There's no much we can get anymore.
I have no home, Master. We have no permanent place of residence.
Peyton, and he's just gonna like kind of shake his head as he like shoves him. Like
You push at him,
shit.
but he's a giant robot. He You're like, oh, ooh. Your arm hurts.
Do I have to restore power to him or what?
No. If you tell him to go, he'll go. But you just
Oh.
you pushed him, and he's.
Oh yeah. And then Daniel's just gonna go. "Ugh. Hayden, come on, we're going to the other ship. Let's go.
Bandolier first. Yeah, and he follows you quickly, and you notice that there are law enforcement officials and the harbor master. He's pointing towards you, and they're all walking your direction. There's about 3 officers because they were just coming to like take questions and bring one person to custody and all that jazz. So there's 3 officers and this harbor master,
Okay.
and they're approaching you at a good speed.
Daniel pretends not to notice.
Tell anyone else? I guess what I'm getting at is you just like, okay, and walk on the ship and leave the door open.
Oh, shit.
Like, okay.
Okay, I do nothing.
I'm sorry. Daniel is going to. I mean, like, I feel like Daniel's not paying attention to him. He's just like, let's get on the
Oh,
ship.
that's
Let's get outta
fine.
here.
That's fine.
Uh,
Everyone else knows the police are in the vicinity, but you're the only one who knows they're approaching. So, just
well, then Daniel is going to. You know what? This might be a stretch. For the NPCs that are approaching around. You know what? Okay, how about this? Daniel will. So somebody's approaching him and Peyton as they're moving, right?
mm-hmm.
He is going to.
Well, they're approaching your landing pad. They're not like close to you. Like I said, where they were was about 3 football fields away, and they are probably now like 2.5 football fields away.
Oh yeah, Daniel's just gonna put. He's gonna go on the ship.
Okay, waves at him. Hi.
No, Daniel is just going to ignore them.
Eustace is like, all right, man, did you grab that bag that was on the ground next to Peyton?
No. Good.
Man! And Eustace runs out of the ship.
No, Eustace, get back here. We have to go.
He's gone.
Okay.
A moment later, he comes out of the ship, Mark and Herb in mouth, lit, smoking, puffing out. And he's like, oh man, the 5-0's coming. We gotta get out of here. Also, you don't want to be anywhere near that ship in about, 30 seconds. We gotta go.
Okay.
Twofer's like, what? And he runs up to the flight station. You hear him barking orders at someone or something, and
20 seconds!
and then the ship begins to power up. It begins to lift off. You all are securing the passenger in the back. HW, what's HW doing in this commotion? Like, well, all this is because I guess you're still outside, aren't you? We haven't established where you went.
Where indeed? Where
Is there
do
any-
any of us truly go?
Right.
He would be like, he'd see that Lahab was handling getting stuff moved from the ship, so he'd understand what needed to be done. He would mostly be just like ensuring that Lahab got onto the ship, and then he would make his way on behind and secure Lahab. That is his priority.
Okay, I need the doctors to stabilize our wounded. Their crits, they have she's 2 crits. I believe it's like, if you want to stabilize her, you're gonna have to roll a hard check. And I have no dark side points, so you have 6 light side.
Sick.
So either one of you or both of you, however you want to do it. Upgrade, I assume. Okay.
I'm going to use my emergency med pack.
What's that do?
I
Is it-
perform medical checks without any penalty.
trying to think what that means. Like, is that no setback, or does that mean like the crit? It's a 0, and you're just trying to. Okay, we'll say it's just a 0. Yeah. Okay, it's upgraded. You have a 0 difficulty. Since the difficulty is all imposed by the criticals right now. Okay, 3 successes. You managed to stabilize her, get her strapped in.
I'm just punching her chest.
Please stop! Please stop!
Oh, hey, hey, shh, 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 shh. Look who on mouth. Shh, 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 shh.
No, oh, gross!
Save your energy.
Why is this so muscular and firm? I don't like it.
Zaz, strap her down. We got her stable.
The bed is covered in old, like, blood stains from previous alien encounters.
Shh, 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 you're gonna hurt yourself. I start restraining her.
Wait, wait,
I
no!
give her a sedative.
Yeah,
She's down.
I'll just let you do it since she's strapped down and
Doc
sh-
Taz sees the leg over her mouth and he shivers a little bit and is like, I'm gonna put her out for this.
What'd you do with the scalp you've got dripping through the ship?
Oh my god.
Actually, you know, you're professional. It's
bag.
probably not dripping. It's probably just moist.
Thinking about making it into a nightcap.
That's what I thought. Put it on her face. Put that on her head next. All right.
Now have a jester.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh no.
Oh no.
This ship is so fucked. Okay. Yeah.
Our ship has become the house of 1,000 corpses.
Yeah.
no
it's getting
doubt.
there.
Crazy stuff in every room.
no.
Like I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure that
that-
Shock's room is still a mess from him molting in there.
Twofer's room is where Neptune was, and yes, or no.
No, because we had
So Daniel's the D. Z
Yep.
is as S is Shock. Yeah. Twofer took over
Neptune.
Neptune's room.
Which,
So
yeah,
you
had
still
them molting in
smell
there.
like that musty.
Oh my god. I
smell.
forgot about that. Why are we on this ship?
It's home, Daniel.
That's out of character.
So yeah, as y'all are picking up off the deck and leaving. You hear Twofer just like, "Oh, strap in down back there," over the comms. We're probably about to be pursued. We've got no clearance, and they're kind of locking down this section of the landing bay. So hold on.
I mean,
And
Daniel would have the 5-point harness all set up out of habit.
The ship starts to bank hard left. Yeah. Is there anything we should? Yeah. And as the ship banks and heads towards the sunset, some fighters scramble from a different part of the hangar, moving towards where you just left from. But they only pursue your ship as far as you getting to the atmosphere, and a short jump. Twofer makes a short hyper jump to like the other side of that system, so like a second worth of jump, just to get away from everybody. And yeah, we have made it back to the Gray Sparrow. Congratulations.
I did not see this coming.
I know.
No credit wasted on another ship.
Yeah.
I'm still rich.
Yeah. And now y'all have to decide who gets to decide what mission to go on.
So how would have Dr. Agbazi recognized this ship again?
You were on this ship for the Life Day.
Yeah, you were. That's why
Which
I have...
left day?
The first Life Day we did, where Shock was getting hit on by the lady in the general store, and the chili was drugged. No,
It
that
was
was
the one. It was
the Die Hard was Gus's ship. This was it was the Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon one.
Oh,
Where
the saucer one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
the chili was spiked with a bunch of drugs. Everybody got
Yeah.
naked.
The Jawa eyes.
Jawa eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a fire somewhere at some point.
There we go.
It's our ship.
Oh god.
I can't
Fuck
be
that
bothered with grammar.
Hey, it's a rough draw.
All right, everyone, we're gonna head out. I hope you enjoyed. We might be back in 2 weeks, probably, unless we have something come
Wait.
up.
That's Labor Day weekend, I believe.
I have no idea. I don't follow
Yes, it
holidays.
is.
So we might not be here. We won't be here. Are y'all?
I have no
I
idea.
will probably be around, but I assume most people will not because, you know,
Yeah.
people do things for Labor Day.
Yeah, like support the Labor Party.
Yes, I labor on Labor Day, thank you. In true spirit of the word.
The spirit of the word. You're supposed to take the time off. Stop laboring. All right. Yeah. We may or may not be back in 2 weeks. We'll keep you updated. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. We made it back on the ship, and now we have to decide who's in charge of directing what we do next.
It's obviously Charles.
That'll be
Charles in charge.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go and drown myself. No, help everybody. Have a good night, everybody. May the force be with you.